are driven by the finer things. I see more than materials and wealth. What have you got to give to me? What I don't already give myself. You are driven by the... Hello, welcome to a brand new episode of Illuminated Disclaimer. Sydney, blessings and gratitude. I just wanted to say that today is a very special day. Today is the day of the vernal equinox, or in other words, the spring equinox. And this is the time where we officially go into spring. Now, a lot of people are celebrating spring, but a lot of us are also seeing this as the new year. And I am one of those people. For me, January never really felt like the new year. January felt like more of a time where we were still in hibernation, we were still in a form of stasis. Even if you're from the United Kingdom, there's still no sun, there's still no warmth, and there's still no creatures flowing around us easily and effortlessly. And now that I feel that spring is coming, I feel like we're going to get a lot of animals and creatures just coming out of hibernation, and with that, I feel like a lot of human beings will also follow suit and come out more. We're just waiting currently for the sun to come out, but this is the time when the climate starts to shift. The daylight goes forward an hour, not a year. And this is the point where we actually get the winter months, what we learned in the winter months, and we start implementing them. So if you're watching this from wherever you are in the world, please just take this time to reflect on what you wanted to do over the last 3 to 6 months and start incrementally making those goals come out to the external world. Now, because we are in a situation where it's the spring equinox, I like to give thanks, I like to give praise, and I like to thank the Most High in the universe for allowing me to be in this situation where I could talk to you and give some great output and input to help you live a more balanced and righteous life. And one thing I like to preach in order for me to get to my dreams goal and my destiny is to practice gratitude on a daily basis. Now, gratitude basically is where we talk about the things that we are grateful for, the things that we are thankful for, the things that make us well that we might take for granted, but by preaching and practicing gratitude, we actually acknowledge that good things happen to us easily and abundantly as well. And it's a great thing to do, especially when it comes to the law of abundance. Just making sure that you are grateful for everything that you have, that you don't take anything for granted, and picturing yourself having this thing and being grateful for it. Now, they said when you make a gratitude journal, the best thing to do is, if you write as if you do have it, the law of assumption, they usually say that you should start it. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have a new car, or my dream partner, or this new house. And that's how you should do things. You should picture yourself having these things so you have a goal to go to, but you should think about the gratitude that you have in your heart that you've received it. If someone put £1,000 into your account, you'll be grateful that it's there. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, I'm so thankful. I don't know how it got there, but I'm thankful I have it. You need to practice that gratitude when you imagine those things happening for you. And the thing about gratitude is, we live in a society where we don't necessarily enjoy the gratitude that we have. We receive a lot of things as fast fashion, as fast food. We don't necessarily say thanks, and we don't necessarily give thanks. So we need to get into the mode more of being more grateful for what we have, and preaching gratitude, and also instilling gratitude so that other people can give gratitude, and the cycle keeps going and going. So what I wanted to do for this episode of Illuminated Disclaimer was just talk about 5 quick facts about how you can implement more gratitude into your life. But don't worry, disclaimers, there will be a lot, and I say a lot more, when it comes to gratitude, because I want you all to preach gratitude. I want you all to make the world a better place. I want you all to illuminate the world in such magnificent ways. And how do we do that? By finding different ways which suit us to practice gratitude. So the first way, gratitude journal. Now, with a gratitude journal, it's quite straightforward. You just get a book or maybe a flip chart pad, whatever you want, and just add to it every day. You could add one thing, you could add three things, you could add five things, you could add 10 things. Just write what you're grateful for. And there's a lot of things that people are ungrateful for, but we shouldn't focus on the things that bring us down. We should only focus on the things that uplift us. Usually when it comes to the things that push us down, we should find different ways to deal with those things, to find strengths from our weaknesses, for example. But in this case, I just want to say, just have a gratitude journal only for the gratitude. Now what you do, you just add some things in there, things that you're thankful for. If you need some examples, you woke up in the morning, you do have a bill of health. You might not be the healthiest, but you're still healthy enough to do what you need to do. You're surrounded by family or friends. You have this car that you want. You have shelter. You have the ability to have food. You can watch things. Some people might not have all those things. Some people might have one or two of those things, but the basic thing is just look inwardly in your life and find something that you're grateful for. Even if you're in a negative mindset, there'll always be something that you can find gratitude from. Even if it is the fact that you are alive and you can see the sky, there's still something that brings beauty to your life. Focus on that, and you're going to realize that the gratitude and the happiness will slowly but surely start flowing into your life. Okay? Also, what I like to do is I say 10 I ams. So I talk about gratitude and affirmations. First thing when I wake up in the morning, last thing before I go to sleep. Always then. I don't do anything like after I say them. I just go to sleep. When I wake up, that's the first thing I say, and then I start focusing on my day. To be honest with you, my phone's on do not disturb, and I leave it like that for half an hour. But I say that, wake up slowly, and just think about what I want to do in my life to make it better, and what I could do in my life to make it better for everybody else. That's number one. Number two, tell someone you love them, or tell someone how much you appreciate them. Now, you don't necessarily have to tell someone you love them. You don't run up to the street and say, "Oh my God, I love you." No, it's not about that. It's more about the fact that somebody out there will love just to get a compliment. And if you give them that compliment, you can make their day. Like, there's probably loads of stories in the past where you've heard somebody say something and that person feels so much better, they have a better day. You can be that person. I remember there's been some times in the past where people just say to me, "Wow, I love what you're wearing, you're absolutely amazing." For example, as you can see, I am the poncho prince. Love my ponchos, I love my colourful trousers. It's crazy because I'm grateful because a lot of people do give me compliments. A lot of people are just like, "Wow, that's it." And I'm grateful for that. And it just makes you think that if people can give me that power of love and respect and adoration, then I'm going to give that to other people. And that's how I practice my gratitude. Give that love and energy to someone. If you look at someone, see why they would wear those things. See the benefit and the beauty in what they are actually wearing, and compliment them. Just give at least one compliment a day. I saw a woman one time and I thought she had amazing hair. She there's this game called Kingdom Hearts? She had that hairstyle and I was like, that was a beautiful hairstyle. And I was like, I need to tell her this. There was just something that came from within saying, tell this woman that her hairstyle is amazing. And I said it to her and she was just like, wow, thank you, that meant a lot. Gratitude, people. Let's spread that love around. Number three, don't gossip or speak badly about people. That is the complete opposite of gratitude. Gratitude is about finding the good in people, finding the good in yourself, finding the good in situations. But when you usually gossip or say bad things about people, it's the opposite. You're getting the negativity from them. You're looking at them and you're not focusing on what they can provide, but you're looking at the detriment that they can give. And a lot of people aren't like that, but you are putting it into your mind that this person doesn't deserve to have that gratitude or that positivity. When you say bad things about other people, you make the world spin in the wrong direction. You increase negativity. Your words have that power. When you harness it by saying negative things about people, you're saying something that's akin to something that's a bit demonic. I'm not saying it's fully demonic, but you're bringing something out which is coming from a place of evil. It's not coming from a good place. And we all have the power to actually change about what we want to say about people, what we want to gossip. I mean, no, you don't necessarily want people to say things bad about you, do you? You don't really want people to say, look, like, not even say it to your face behind your back, oh yeah, look at what he's wearing, look at his hair, like you're trying to dye your hair purple but it's gone red instead. You don't want people going behind your back and saying horrible things about you and spreading these horrible rumors about you, and then to spend a long time of your life trying to right the wrongs that these people have created. So don't start this pattern from your side. Just wherever you can, avoid gossip and say bad things about people. And additionally, if you can, tell these people who are doing it in front of you that's not good, or disassociate yourself with people like this. Because realistically, if you want to be a person who helps other people in good, then you need to evaluate who you're hanging around with if all they're focusing in is the bad. Number 4, embrace challenges and turn them into opportunity to grow. Now, you get good things happening in your life, you get bad things happening in your life, and I guess the way we are now, we focus more on the bad things. But some of us fail to see how the bad things can be seen as positives. I'm not saying that all negative things can be seen as a positive, but a lot of bad things that happen or negative things that happen can be seen as an opportunity, and an opportunity where you can learn from it and become more of a resilient person from it, more of a stronger person from it. There's a lot of things that happen to us, but this is where we learn how to grow. I feel that the strongest of us go through the most hardships. I do believe that. And if you're someone who's been through a lot of hardships, then you are a very strong person. And your strength, your courage, your mastery, that can be used to help the next generation be more attuned, be more aware. You are a master teacher, you're a master healer. So use your negative experiences, learn from them, and cultivate in such a way where you make sure that things never happen again, or you are that person to make the changes. You are the most powerful people in society. And everybody goes through negative things, but if you dwell on that negative thing and you don't find more of a solution-based approach, then you risk being that person. You risk being a person who just constantly just stays in that state where you're just negative. Like, the law of attraction basically taught me that you attract who you are, not what you want. So if you dwell on the negative things and you don't see the opportunities in it to grow and develop yourself as a person, then you'll get such things from the universe. Number 5, thank the people. Just be very thankful to everybody around you. When's the last time you said thank you to a bus driver? When's the last time you said thank you to someone at your supermarket? When's the last time you said thank you to someone who opened up the door for you? When's the last time when you were driving, you said thank you for someone giving you the right of way? Practice being thankful to people. You know, like, people go and they do a lot just to make people feel like they're more welcome, but a lot of us, we take that for granted and we don't realize how more thankful we can be. And I'm not saying go out there and just be thankful for every little thing that people do, but to me it's an art form, because with that thankfulness, the more you imbue it into your life and the more you become it, the more you're going to be in a state where you're just happy, you're just thankful that you're around people, you're thankful for people who smile at you. You become more attuned to those people who are more of a friendly vibe, and you become more of a thankful person for people around you. And when personally speaking, when I was more thankful for the things I had, and I was thankful for what people done to me, people treated me more in a way where they felt like they could be comfortable with me. This is my personal experience, everyone can change. But I learned that the more thankful I was, I saw the world in more of a thankful way. I realized in the past I used to be more angry and I didn't know how to express myself. And I saw the world more of angry where I thought people were out against me, and I slowly put myself into a victim state. But when I became more thankful, I just started seeing the world being more thankful back towards me. And sometimes that will be in the craziest things. For example, like it was raining and then the sun comes out and the sun, it just feels like it's hitting me and it's drying me off, and I'm just thankful for that. And I feel like the more thankful I am, the more, it's so strange nowadays, I just get a lot of smiles, a lot of eye contact, which I never had before. But it's different. It's not like them looking at me like, oh, Sydney, you fine. It's more like, hey, like, I feel that you're happy, you're smiling, your posture's right. I feel like more of a more confident person because I am thankful and I express the gratitude. So yeah, thank the people in your community. You know, try to build your community. What are you giving to your community and what are you taking away? Just make sure that you give a lot to your community and you express yourself in a way which will make your community stronger. And that is how gratitude comes in to make the world a better place, slowly but surely. But yeah, my name's Sydney. This has been Illuminated Disclaimer, and keep on finding that path, you know, that illumination which makes you that person who can change the world for the better. Yeah. If you need guidance, I'm here. And if you need love and support, I'm also here too. Please like and share and subscribe. And also, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you have any ideas for a page that you want me to do or a challenge or whatever, if it's reasonable, just put it in the comment section. And if I have time, I'll definitely do it because I've got a goal to put loads more episodes, dozens more episodes, and I can only do that with your help. So yeah, please like, subscribe, share this around and comment. Thank you so much. Love, light and guidance to you all.